sunsets. They said Amira had a strange hobby. Every evening, just before dusk, she would climb the old hill outside her village and sit quietly facing west, her notebook in hand. She'd watch the sunset without blinking, like it was telling her secrets, and then scribble furiously. She never missed a day. The villagers thought she was odd but harmless. Children sometimes followed her, trying to peek at the notebook, but she never let anyone see. Her house was quiet. No family visited. She worked at the flower shop on Main Street, barely spoke unless spoken to, and lived a life as soft and unnoticed as fog. Until the evening, she didn't come back. It was early autumn when the sky turned gold, and Amira did not descend from the hill. The next morning, a group of curious villagers climbed up to look. They found her notebook, resting gently on the grass. No sign of struggle, no blood, just the notebook, and an old wooden box beside it, carved with vines humming faintly in the morning light. Inside the notebook were pages and pages of sunsets, but they weren't drawings. They were descriptions. October 3rd, like orange marmalade spilled across silk. 3 birds cutting through the color like ink strokes. Last warmth before cold days. June 21st, fire. Not anger, but awakening. Sky trying to burn away sadness. I nearly cried. Every entry was vivid, personal, intimate, and then came the final one. I saw it again. The doorway in the clouds. It opened for just a second. A line of light like a crack in a wall. And I heard her voice again. My mother's. She told me I was close. That was the day she vanished. The town held a small vigil. Some whispered that she'd gone mad. Others believed she simply ran away. But a few, the quiet few who'd once seen that same look in Amira's eyes, they knew she had been looking for something. Something beyond sunsets. The Bav box she left behind remained unopened. No one dared. Eventually, it was stored in the town's library, forgotten behind old archives, until Lena, a teenager new to the village and drawn to the weird and the quiet, found it again. The box vibrated faintly when she touched it, and when she opened it, she gasped. Inside were colors. Not paint, not ink, real colors. Liquid sunsets, swirling inside tiny vials, glowing from within. Dozens of them, each labeled with a date, and one small note. Sunsets are not endings, they're portals. Each one whispers a truth to those who dare to listen. I'm not lost. I've just followed the color home. Lena stared out the window that evening. The sunset was particularly beautiful that day. For the first time in her life, she heard it whisper, and she listened. Would you like a more romantic, spooky, or fantasy-driven story next?